Boosting children's motivation for learning. Most parents in Taiwan care about their children's education very much. They spend a lot of money on it, hoping that their kids can become one of the top students in their classes, or get accepted into the best high schools or universities in Taiwan. However, the truth is that the majority of parents complain about the lack of their children's motivation for learning, and they are unhappy about their kids' grades as well. It is no wonder that there are so many angry parents and frustrated children in this country. Seeing our educational system go wrong like this really makes me feel sad. As a teacher, I'd like to share something on this topic with parents and teachers. As a child, I loved learning new things a lot. I could often be found engrossed in a book. I also liked to clip stories from newspapers and make booklets out of them. I could never get enough knowledge. After entering junior high school, however, my love for learning had almost disappeared. We were required to study for several tests every day. To help us get better grades, our teachers used corporal punishment a lot. They thought it would help us learn better. As a result, many of my classmates got hit on a daily basis due to their poor grades. Going to school had become a nightmare. I remembered one time I was slapped in the face. I will never forget that humiliating experience. Under such circumstances, students weren't happy, and learning became torture. It was years later, when I could choose what I wanted to study, that I regained my enthusiasm for learning. There was nothing more exciting than pursuing what interested me most. As I read more and more books, I was able to see the world from different perspectives, and this helped me to enjoy life even more. I was also lucky enough to have the help and support of many teachers. With their encouragement, I made up my mind to devote my life to learning through reading and writing. I thought learning was the most interesting thing in the world, and I still do. From then on, I understood that as long as students were able to pursue their own interests, they would be able to enjoy learning a lot more. From my experiences, I realized that threatening children with corporal punishment does not help to boost children's motivation. On the contrary, it turns their lives into nightmares. I really feel sorry for those students who only care about their grades because they are scared of getting hit. To them, other things, such as reading for fun or doing extracurricular activities, cease to matter. What's worse is that when they come home with poor grades, they'll be punished or scolded by their parents too. Do they deserve all this? If we really want to boost children's motivation for learning, we should lead by example. Enthusiasm can be contagious. If your students or kids are aware of how much you care about learning and how happy you are about exploring new things, they will be influenced in a positive manner. As a parent, it's impossible to expect your children to study hard while you're watching TV all the time. Moreover, parents should be very careful with the questions they ask their children when they get home. Don't just inquire about their grades. Ask them what they have learned from the day's classes and what part interested them the most. I'm sure it will make a difference. As for teachers, I'd like to say that threatening to use corporal punishment is not a good way to make students work harder. There are so many tools we can use to help motivate students and help them enjoy the learning process. We just have to look for them. We should all do our best to find them before it's too late. Vocabulary. Majority. Majority. Motivation. Motivation. Frustrated. Frustrated. Engrossed. Engrossed. Booklet. Booklet. Require. Require. Corporal. Corporal. Punishment. Punishment. Humiliating. Humiliating. Circumstance. Circumstance. Torture. Torture. Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. Pursue. Pursue. Perspective. Perspective. Encouragement. Encouragement. Threaten. Threaten. Contrary. Contrary. Extracurricular. Extracurricular. Contagious. Contagious. Explore. Explore. Influence. Influence. Positive. Positive. Inquire. Inquire.